Hi, I'm Vesna. I'm one of the co-founders of Qmenta, and my expertise is in medical image processing. In fact, I have a PhD in the topic. And today I will present our project specifically tailored to connecting big data with AI in order to accelerate COVID medical countermeasures. Well, the worst case scenario seems to be averted. The lockdown measures, social distancing, wearing masks, it all seems to be helping out to sort of flattening the curve and avoiding the worst case scenario. However, there are a lot of issues that still remain to be solved. Observations about the effect of COVID on multiple organ systems that need to be understood, certain populations that are particularly vulnerable, and how best to care for them. All of these things remain, and even more so, our challenge is that the healthcare system is not set up to do this very efficiently. Because all that information, all those observations that are happening locally are not being aggregated centrally or globally in ways that can rapidly inform and support and enable the development of powerful AI tools as evidence-based insights. The system needs to solve this problem better than they're solving it today. It's sort of every man for himself right now as opposed to a global approach to the problem because we lack the infrastructure and we lack the connectivity to make all of that happen in a better way. And that's what Qmenta is here to solve. We're built to solve this problem. We started 7 years ago, we focused on neuroimaging, but the tools we built, the platform we created are specifically aimed to do exactly this, to manage large complex data sets, organize them, standardize, archive them in efficient ways that the medical professionals can easily access and get quantitative insights to make better decisions in their clinical work and improve their daily workflows. Behind Qmenta stands an experienced international team with two of the founders having PhDs in medical image processing, our CEO and CCO with outstanding experience in healthcare and business development, and on our advisory board we have Walter Gilbert, the Nobel laureate and founder of Biogen, and Bruce Rosen, the director of Harvard's Martitos Center, among other world-class professionals. There is a big problem, as I spoke in the introduction, of the fragmentation of data and information. Information is circling around locally, but to really develop evidence and reliability in the findings, this information needs to be built up in a global sense. There are researchers, top experts in image processing and AI development, and they want to build tools, but they can't get their hands on sufficient data and definitely not fast enough. On the other hand, there are the hospitals. They want to contribute with data and they need these tools to help them analyze this data, but they don't know who to contact or how. And yes, there is evidence of coalitions forming to make this happen, mostly academic groups, but they're also running into this same problem of lack of infrastructure. And there are a lot of examples, the same groups that are actually partnering with us, like the Italian Defeat COVID initiative or the German COVID Challenge initiative, as well as different academic groups as Harvard, MIT, UCL, just to name a few. What's needed are platforms that are ready to go, to gather and manage all the information in order to build these tools, including the clinical data, the imaging data, and so on. Such platforms can enable the biostatisticians and the AI developers to get access to large data sets quickly and build the very needed tools to understand and combat this pandemic. And we have the right solution with Qmenta Cloud Platform. We've built this over the last 7 years specifically for collaborative work in medical imaging, with the ability to standardize and organize medical images, give different access rights to different profiles of users, being that data uploaders or algorithm builders, and we have built a software development kit that enables users to literally plug and play the AI algorithms and distribute them in a compliant environment to hospital systems worldwide. So for the clinician to be able to use these top of the field algorithms, they just simply need to log into our web platform and run the analysis with a simple click of a button. One of the real strengths that sets our platform apart from many local solutions in healthcare is its user interface, its simplicity, the rapidity with which people can engage the tools and develop individual projects. The interaction is super simple, drag and drop to upload data. The platform is smart to recognize the data, to organize and prepare it for the right analysis type. The platform is built in a way for simple, fast and easy engagement. So all of that administrative work, all that hassle is dispensed with, and the focus is on the analysis, on the insight and the AI tool development. You're not wasting your time trying to organize stuff. It's already organized for you. The experts should be spending their time towards the insights rather than all the related administrative burden that should eventually lead to getting that insights. And Qmenta allows for that to happen. And we are already doing it. In COVID specifically, we have already leveraged our platform in several different approaches, starting with the MS Global Data Sharing Initiative, aggregating data from registries, patients, doctors all over the world, USA, Brazil, Europe, Australia. We already have a significant amount of records and the analysis are already starting. And we have portals built for the data scientists to come into an environment to conduct their analysis. We also have launched another Conquer COVID project where we're taking advantage more on the imaging aspect of this problem. So CTs and X-rays are being massively generated during the pandemic, and not only for the lungs but other organs, as the awareness of the multi-organ effects are coming to be better understood. The project's main goal is to centralize the data in order to enable novel AI tools to be built, and once built, to then rapidly enable these tools to be tested and used in clinical environment or in the upcoming clinical trials for the development of treatments and vaccines for the virus. However, we need help to accelerate and optimize this initiative. We need some enhancements to the platform that will better enable its utility across multiple users. We also need to address some of the data security and governance issues that are inhibiting forward progress by developing things such as federated artificial intelligence capabilities, cloud credits to simplify the process for data providers to engage in the upload for their data, and for AI tool developers to come in our environment and build their tools by having access to huge, well-organized, labeled data. These are the kind of things that would speed up the process and enable us to move forward more quickly. And of course, there are a lot of elements in success here in our ability to go to market. Qmenta already has a very strong starting point. In order to augment our existing communication platform, we need to invest and engage in three important directions. First, to form a board of medical experts for strategic medical guidance and validation of the newly developed AI algorithms. Second, to go through a fast-track process for the regulatory approval of these algorithms so they can be used in point of care. And third, and most importantly, to early engage in strong communication programs such that we can attract the hospitals to share their data and get more top AI groups on board to develop these novel tools that will make a huge difference in how we fight the virus. Our goal is to improve patient care, improve the world's understanding of what this disease is doing and how to combat it, and to enable the biopharma and medical device community to more rapidly and effectively develop treatments and vaccines that will allow us more definitely to manage and reduce the morbidity, reduce the impact on global health. The value of our platform and its ability to develop AI algorithms have already been recognized by accounts that for sure you will know, top world-class institutions, to name a few: Cleveland Clinic, Harvard, NIH, Charité, and then with COVID specifically, we are already working with Harvard and leading MS organizations and have support from the research initiatives that I mentioned before, such as the ones from UCL, Defeat COVID, COVID Challenge, and so on. Qmenta has a ready and comprehensive solution covering all aspects from big data collection, rapid AI development, as well as deployment in both EU and US markets. Competitors only cover one of the pieces of the puzzle. We are set up also from data security, governance, compliance, and ethics point of view to be successful in this project. A lot of things are already in place, what we do with GDPR, HIPAA, ISO, but specific to COVID, we already have ethical waivers to perform the type of work that we are presenting here, connecting the data providers with the technical groups who need this data to develop the AI tools. We are set up with the Western IRB ethical waiver to perform this type of work. Qmenta has a very attractive total addressable market in its core neuroimaging business, consisting of opportunities in both the clinical trials and clinical care space. The COVID opportunity is incremental to the neuroimaging TAM. While it's hard to nail down a number while the pandemic evolves so quickly, it's still clear that many challenges need big data, research, and AI tools. There is a great opportunity for Qmenta to succeed with COVID just as it does in neuroimaging, by engaging with biopharma and clinical research projects and monetizing AI tools in clinical care. As the project develops, we will revisit our business model, but we do not envision any huge changes to the SaaS model we have now in neuro, and it's working, it's already being proven. Currently, we are doing a post-seed round of $3.5 million, essentially to scale up our commercial platform in the States. We've already raised 1.6 million, so we have available a little under 2 million. Part of the funds will be used to expand our technology, but also to rapidly grow and support the community of COVID-19 hospitals and AI developers. Now, more than ever, AI technology can have a true impact on millions of people's lives and their families. Help us achieve that. Thank you.